All right, guys, here we are, man. Week 1. The Pittsburgh Steelers will head into Cincinnati to take on the AFC champions, Cincinnati Bengals. And can they get it done, man? That's the real question. This is going to be quite the test. This is going to be quite the interesting series, if you will. And not just because it's my own content, but, you know, it's going to be interesting because we're using all Madden. We're using sliders. The slider set that I'm using is from my man Matt10L. The sliders are in the description. I'm using version 3, and I'm actually using a version 3 that he had just before he posted the most recent version 3. So it's a tad bit different, but pretty much the same. But anyway, guys, let's get into it, man. As you can see, Cincinnati, we're looking at their statistics from last year. Let me take time really quick before the gameplay starts. EA has got to overhaul this presentation, man. It's really time. It's really time for not just a new coat of paint, but a brand new presentation package. We just need more and more and more immersion when it comes to presentation. All right, so just wanted to say that real quick, and now let's get into the game, man. As you see, Joe Burrow and the Bengals are going to possess the ball first. Look at Joe. Joe cool. Got a little pimp stroll with him, and I wanted to show you guys his ratings just so you can understand why he's going to play the way you might see him play. But let's get to it, man. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. And they're going to go play action fake right out the gate. Going to throw it to Joe Mixon. And nice tackle there by Levi Wallace to limit that gain to just 3 yards. As they're going to send Joe Mixon in motion there. And Joe Burrow just missed Jamar Chase. You know, got an inaccurate pass right there. That's good to see. 3rd and 7. Joe Burrow's going to back up. And he is going to find Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon breaking a few tackles, but they are able to convert. So the first 3rd down conversion right there by the Bengals. And as you can see, they're definitely going to use Joe Mixon in the pass game. Now they're putting him on the left side. And Burrow's going to go deep for Joe Mixon. And Mixon catches it. And he is going to score. And just like that, we are able to see how these Cincinnati Bengals are going to attack the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow. Joe Mixon getting a head start there. Looks like the Steelers were running a cover 3. Levi Wallace unable to keep up with Joe Mixon. And it is a touchdown score just like that. Wow, for the Cincinnati Bengals. And let's see. Yes, it is Mitch Trubisky, guys. Yeah, I'm going to start Mitch Trubisky, man. I'm gonna bring Kenny Pickett on slow. Don't worry, you will see him. But here they're going to go play action fake. Trubisky rolls to the right. He finds George Pickens down the field. Big time gain on the first play of the game, or first play from scrimmage for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And Mitch Trubisky rolling to his right and throws it downfield, throws a strike to George Pickens. And it's going to already put them in Cincinnati territory. Gotta love it. So here they are, man. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. You would imagine they're going to run the football here. They do. They hand it off to Najee. Najee finds room to the right, and Najee is in the clear, and he is going to score. Wow. What a start. What a start to this game. Explosive plays all over the place. Cincinnati comes out, does their thing, and Mitch Trubisky and Najee Harris and George Pickens, I might add, answers back. And what a block there by Chase Claypool. Did you see the block? No wonder he was dancing in the end zone with Najee. So here we are, man, 7-7. This is going to be a good one. It definitely feels like a good one is brewing. 1st and 10, and Joe Burrow is going to look to his left. He finds his man for only a 2-yard gain there. 2nd and 8, he's going to drop back. Quick pass to Boyd. Quick slant across the middle, and he's able to pick up a 1st down, and they are driving already up to the 41-yard line. Here they go, play action fake, and TJ Watt is unfooled by the play action, and he is going to get his first sack of the day. And Joe Burrow had literally no time to set up. 2.5 seconds from the snap, and TJ is on his you-know-what. And brings up a 2nd and 18. And look at this. TJ Watt gets another sack. And I got to take time out to give some feedback here. Come on, man. Why are the quarterbacks running back like that? You know, I have heard from my guy Sim Gaming Network that you can do some adjustments, kind of tinker with the ratings and get their, scrambler archetype higher than the rest and they will take off. But we shouldn't have to do all of that fooling around. So EA, if you're listening, gotta fix that. Well, let's get back to the gameplay, man. 3rd and 33. And Joe Burrow is still going to throw it downfield, and woo! Ball gets batted away there. I like the fact that he is being aggressive, but the Steelers are able to get the ball back, and they're going to get the ball in pretty good field position here, man, on the 48-yard line, handing it off to Najee Harris, and Najee Harris is able to pick up 6 yards there. Already across the 50-yard line. What are they going to do on 2nd and 4? Let's see. They're going to hand it back off to Najee. And Najee finds room on the left side, cuts up. And he's going to get up to about the 36-yard line there. Nice, solid run. 2 consecutive plays by Najee Harris. Solid blocking as well by the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line. And my God, that is a great sight to see, as the Pittsburgh Steelers fans, Steeler Nation, would love to see that in the real world. We shall see, to be determined. 2nd and 5 here after another strong run by Najee Harris. They're going to go right back to Najee again. Meets a man in the middle, breaks the tackle, but he's only able to pick up 3 yards. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 2. And Trubisky tries to hit Najee Harris. Took a little too long to pull that trigger, and Von Bell is there to make sure Najee Harris is unable to catch it. And look at this. Mike Tomlin is going to be a gambler here early. Based on the formation, yeah, I was just about to say, it looks like they're probably going to run the football the way the defense was aligned, and yes, they do. Najee Harris is going to convert, and the chains will continue to move. Nice strong run there by Najee Harris as he brushes off of Kevin Dotson's back there. Looks like Mike Tomlin approves. So let's see what they do here, man. 1st and 10 from the 19. They're going to pass the ball. Look at this. Man. Mitch Trubisky just misses Deontay Johnson. That's that skill-based passing, folks. And they're going to hand it off here to Najee Harris on 2nd and 10. Man, just out of reach of Deontay Johnson on that 2nd down. Well, excuse me, 1st down. Brings up a 3rd and 7, and they're going to score with Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool running a slant across the middle, and he is wide open, and he is in for 6. So if you remember, guys, Chase Claypool was a huge contributor to the touchdown from Najee Harris, and here he is getting his own touchdown. He's showing up big already, man, here in the first half of this game. So shout outs and kudos to Chase Claypool as the Steelers are up 14-7, and that momentum has shifted. And this is going to be key for the Steelers, man, if they want to stay in this game. You know, these are the AFC champs. Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10, Joe Burrow is sticking to the script, passing the ball, picks up 7. On a 2nd and 3, they're going to hand it off here to Joe Mixon, and look at this. Look at this. Devin Bush meets him in the hole and waves him goodbyes. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Can the Steelers get off the field here? Let's see. On 3rd down, look at this. Joe Burrow finds his man deep downfield, but Levi Wallace able to break it up. And here comes Mitch Trubisky, looking like he means business. Let's see what they do here from the 23-yard line. Handed it off to Najee Harris, and Najee gets another positive run there, picks up 5. Anthony McFarland checks into the game. They're going to give it to McFarland on the counter, and McFarland finds some room on the left side there. I'm telling you, this offensive line is looking way better than the real world offensive line. I'll tell you that much. They're going to go back to McFarland. McFarland takes it up the middle. Not the biggest back in the world, but he's able to run it up the gut for 4. 2nd and 6, they're going to hand it off to Najee. Najee meets a man in the middle, runs him over, but he is limited to just 2 yards. 3rd and 4. Let's see what Trubisky does here from the play action. The shotgun. Finds Pickens deep down the left side, as Pickens is able to, look at that, catch the ball over the former Pittsburgh Steeler, Mike Hilton, and he dances on him. I mean, that is just a matchup nightmare. You know, Pickens on Hilton, I don't think that's going to be fair in terms of stature. And here come the Steelers, man, on the 27-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals, handing it off to Najee Harris. He has a head of steam, and he picks up 6, 2nd and 4 from the pistol formation. What are they going to do here? They're going to hand it off to Najee once again, and Cincinnati Bengals stiffen up a bit there, brings up a 3rd and 3, but he finds Moof, and Pat Freiermuth is able to take the ball up to the 10. And the Cincinnati Bengals defense is not happy about that. But the move is on the move. With a reception, and it gets it to the 10-yard line on 1st and goal. They're going to hand it off to Najee. Najee cuts inside. He's going to get it up to the 4-yard line. So the Steelers are definitely threatening right here. What are they going to do? 2nd and goal. They hand it to Najee once again. And he only able to pick up a yard. 3rd and goal. Looks like a play-action fake. Trubisky dumps it down to Derek Watt, and he is taken down immediately by Von Bell. And the Steelers are going to, at this time, take the field goal. Von Bell, man, you know, a couple plays right there that he has been impactful for the Cincinnati Bengals. They have to be happy about that safety play. But Derek Watt, you have to run this man over. You cannot get tackled by the safety there. Yeah. Took those points off the board. The Steelers kick off, and wait, the ball is on the ground, and it is scooped up by the Steelers. Wow, just like that. And it is Cam Sutton walking away with the ball. We got to take a closer look at this one and see what happened here. Nobody was expecting a fumble on the kickoff. Let's see who's the culprit here. Look at that, Miles Jack. Miles Jack is in on the tackle and forces the fumble. And the Steelers are in business with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left. 16-yard line here of the Cincinnati Bengals. Of course, they're going to run the ball with Najee. Najee picks up 4, 2nd and 6 from the 12. They're going to go back to Najee again. Najee wasn't sure whether he wanted to go right or left. Only got a few yards there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. Looks like they're in a passing situation here. Just before, right at the 2-minute warning. Let's see what happens here. 3rd and 3, and Trubisky tries to throw the fade. Great coverage by the defender there on Deontay Johnson. So I believe Trubisky just threw it out of bounds. And, man, once again, the Bengals defense is keeping them in striking position by limiting the Steelers to just 3 points in 2 consecutive drives. So, well, 3 points per drive. So they only give up 6. And this could have really got out of hand if the Steelers had they scored on any one of those possessions. So let's see what Joe Burrow's able to do with just 2 minutes left. Just under 2 minutes left in the half. He's going to pick up a gain of 6 on the first try there. Play action fake to Mixon. Burrow has a lot of time. Goes deep downfield. Oh, look at this. Wow. Wow. Cannot believe what just happened there. Terrell Edmonds gives up the big catch right in front of him to Hurst. Wow. And just like that, man, look at this. The Bengals are in striking distance on the 33-yard line of the Steelers. Joe Burrow throws to his left side, only picks up 3 yards, but they're moving the ball. And there goes Joe Mixon again. Flanked out to the left. What are they going to do here? 2nd and 7. Burrow has a decent amount of time. Escapes the pocket. Nobody open, so he throws it out of bounds. So that's a win for the Steelers. 3rd and 7. Burrow's going to look to his right, and he finds a man wide open. And here they come, man, on the 19-yard line with just under 40 seconds left. This is not good for the Steelers. Look at this. Oh, he finds Jamar Chase right in the middle of the safeties, and he's going to gritty. Dancing on him. Man, this is the worst case scenario. You force a turnover, you only come up with 3, you come right back, give up a big catch, and you allow them to drive right down the field and score just before the half. And they're at home. So that is going to swing that momentum as we take a quick look at the halftime stats. And we're going to skip the halftime show. Again, guys, what did I say about presentation? EA, please, please, please. You know what you have to do. It's to the point where nobody even wants to watch that halftime show. But here we are, man. The Steelers are going to get the ball back. They're going to hand off to Najee Harris, who gets hit, and he fumbles. Oh, my God. This is not looking good for the Steelers on the road, guys. Najee Harris coughs up the ball. Wow. Wow. Here come the Bengals. Look at that momentum. That momentum is shifting away from the Pittsburgh Steelers' favor. And he finds Boyd for a quick pickup of 7 yards. 2nd and 3. They're going to pitch it out to Joe Mixon. Mixon has a lot of room on that left side. But Miles Jack able to get him on the ground. 3rd and inches here. They're going to run the ball to the right side. Joe Mixon finds room. Oh, runs a man over. And he is into the secondary before Levi Wallace and Minkah Fitzpatrick able to get him down. They're going to get it back to Joe Mixon. Only picks up a yard or so there. 2nd and 5. Well, 2nd and goal from the 5. And they're going to hand it off to Mixon again. And no, Pittsburgh Steelers defense is stingy in the middle. Joe Mixon looking like he's in a passing formation here. Drops back on 3rd and goal. Surveys the field. Rolls to his right, and he is hit by Alex Highsmith. Big time sack there, but you got to give credit to the back end. Coverage was looking very tight back there as Joe Mixon really had nowhere to go. Joe Burrow. I'm getting the Joes mixed up there. But yeah, Joe Burrow had nowhere to go, and he has TJ and Alex Highsmith chasing them down. And Mike Tomlin is going to definitely approve that effort by his defense, defending every blade of grass, as he would say. And the Bengals have to settle for a field goal. They do. Allows the Steelers to maintain that lead. As we take a look at Najee Harris, man, quite a day. 16 carries, 108, 1 touchdown, but that 1 fumble does not look good on the resume. But they're going to stick with Najee, man. And look at this, the Bengal defense being stingy. 2nd and 10. Trubisky from the shotgun. He's looking to his right over the middle there, and he finds Chase Claypool, brings up a 3rd and short, 3rd and 3. It looks like they're going to run this football. Well, no, they're not. They're going to pass it. And look at this, man. Trubisky not getting enough on that pass, and the defense able to get the PBU there, so the Steelers are forced to punt. And back to the Bengals here, man. You don't want to give them any momentum here, but they are continuing to drive as they pick up a 1st down on 1st down. As Joe Mixon gets stuff here for only 2 yards. Larry Ogunjobi with the tackle, former Bengal. Getting a little bit of revenge here. Ogunjobi along with Cam Haywood, who's always making a play. They're going to hand it off to Mixon here to the left. Again, a great tackle by Levi Wallace. That could have been a much bigger play there, forcing a 3rd and 5. Can the Steelers get off the field? Let's see. Burrow's going to drop back, and he throws it down to Mixon, left wide open in the middle of the field. And they are going to move the chains once again. They're going to throw a quick screen here to Mixon. Look at this, Cam Haywood. The tackle is shed, but Cam Haywood slowed everything down and allowed the Steelers to make that tackle for a 1-yard loss. But then they come right back, and they find Tate across the middle for a 1st down. Here come the Bengals on the Steeler 31. Joe Mixon out to the right side there. And Burrow's going to drop back, and he is going to find Tyler Boyd coming across the middle with no defense in his face. And the Bengals are coming. Ooh, big time tackle there by Miles Jack. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Joe Burrow's going to drop back, and he finds his man, Jamar Chase, with a quick slant all the way up to the 2-yard line of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And, man, it is crunch time right now. They're handing the ball off to Mixon, and they get the score, guys. So you almost knew that was coming. You kind of just felt the momentum shifting. And as you see there, the momentum is really on the Bengals side. And Mitch Trubisky saying something there to Dan Moore. So I think, he's keeping a calm head here. He's been here before. He's a veteran. Let's see what happens here. Looks like they're going to run the football here more than likely. They do. They hand it off to Najee Harris and almost sneaks through there, but only able to pick up 2 yards on a 2nd and 8. Trubisky gets wrapped up. No, he gets free. Pumps, and he finds Deontay Johnson. Whoa! What a play by Mitch Trubisky. Had a hand on his left shoulder pad there, breaks the tackle. Look at this. I think that's Hendrickson, one of those guys. I don't know what number that is, number 94, whoever that is. Look at this. Grabs after Trubisky, and Trubisky able to find Deontay Johnson, which it could have been a spoiled play. And I just want to show this one more time. EA, give us more of that. Give us more of that. Reach animation there. Come on, man. We need more of that. We need real reach tackles with jersey pulls and everything. But let's get back to it. 1st and 10 here. The crowd still shaking. They're going to hand it off to Najee Harris. And Najee Harris with a strong run. And he's going to get it just over midfield, or right at midfield, rather. 17-yard gain there. And the Steelers are able to calm the crowd a little bit. And they're going to go right back to Najee. Najee goes to the left side. And Jesse Bates, along with a friend or so, able to make the tackle, but it doesn't matter because this one is coming back. Laundry on the field. Kevin Dotson is the culprit. It's going to bring the Steelers back to a 1st and 18, back to the 41-yard line. Let's see how they handle this. They're going to go back to Najee Harris, see if they can get some of those yards back. They only pick up 3. 2nd and 15. Let's see what they're going to do here. Looks like Claypool is the target, but no, Trubisky is going to thread the needle, and he finds Pat Fryermuth for 5 yards, brings up a 3rd and 10, and let's see, can they pick this up? It's going to be tough to do this. Tries to find Fryermuth, man, but again, underthrown just a bit. Good defense by Cincinnati, and just like that, man, the Steelers, what little flame they had is definitely put out at this moment, and it's 6 minutes and 11 seconds left, man. They're really going to have to play some strong defense as they give up 9 yards there. But they're really going to have to show up defensively, man. This game is about to get out of reach, and look at Joe Mixon showing why he's one of the premier backs in the league, breaking tackles. And here comes the Bengals already up to their own 43-yard line. Whoa, my God, look at this. A PBU by Devin Bush. But Jamar Chase is Johnny on the spot, and he picks it up. And they're up to the 44-yard line of the Steelers. Here they come. Oh, my, come on. What is Akello Witherspoon doing here? Jamar Chase is a real thorn in the Steelers' side right now. Handing it off to Mixon. Good run defense there by the Steelers. But as you can see, Joe Burrow is in the zone. He's feeling it. The Steelers are going to have to lock down this defense, man. Burrow's going to drop back from under center, 2nd and 10. He has all day, rolls to his right, and he's able to find Jamar Chase in front of Devin Bush. Looks like Devin Bush might have had an opportunity to pick that off, and he does not. And the Bengals are up to the 20. Look at this, Joe Cool in the pocket. And he finds Hurst. Here they come, man, 2nd and 2. Just over 2 minutes left in the game. They have all the momentum. They hand it off to Mixon, and Levi Wallace able to come up with some run support there. And Mike Tomlin's going to call a timeout here. Smart. You know, if you can hold him to 3, you still have an opportunity. So you want to take some timeouts before the 2-minute warning here. Too bad they give up the 1st down there, but I would imagine, yes, another timeout comes just ahead of the 2-minute warning. So it's a 1st and goal here. And Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow throws it, and it is picked off by Terrell Edmonds. What a change of events. And he is dancing on him. What a huge interception by Terrell Edmonds. A thing of beauty. Wow. Looking for Boyd and finds Edmonds. And now, here comes Mitch Trubisky. Having a conversation there with Kenny Pickett, the future of this franchise. But let's see if Mitch Trubisky can get it done, man. Let's see what they're going to do here. 1st and 10, they're going to drop back. He's going to go deep, and Fryermuth unable to hold on. There's Von Bell again, man. He has been disruptive in this game. A 2nd and 10. Trubisky holds the ball too long, and at the 2-minute warning, he eats a sack. Oh, man, 3rd and 13. This is looking very bleak for the Steelers. But Trubisky throws it to his right. He finds George Pickens. Pickens breaks a tackle, and he is going to score. What in the world is going on here? Wow. Wow. Man. Didn't even break a tackle. It looked like he broke a tackle, but Von Bell had no chance. And the Steelers go up. Can they hold on to this lead 27-24? As you can see, the momentum is in their favor now. But 1 minute and 47 seconds left. This is going to come down to the wire, I believe. Let's see what they can do here. First down. And Burrow is only able to pick up 2 yards with a short dump off to the tight end. Here goes Burrow deep downfield to chase, and Ahkello Witherspoon pushes him out of bounds. Great defense there. Brings up a 3rd and 8. Can the Steelers play enough defense here? Yes. They forced a short throw to Tyler Boyd. And it is 4th and 3. What is going to happen here? The Bengals decide to run the ball, and Miles Jack comes up with the huge stop. I cannot believe they didn't pass the ball there, but hey, we thank you. The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to walk away with the victory. Man, what a game. What a fantastic game. Wow. Hey, man, I hope you guys were paying attention to the gameplay, man. Of course, let me know in the comments how you felt about the way the game was playing. Again, all credit and shout outs go to Matt10L. His sliders are definitely giving me a good time, man. If the gameplay continues to be this way, then this is going to be a very fun series for you guys. I'm going to enjoy it, and I hope you guys will as well. As we take a look at the stats here, you know, Joe Burrow with an interception. Look at Mitch Trubisky, man, you know, game manager, if you will, right? But Najee Harris, clearly the man of the day, 23 for 142 and a touchdown. Can't have those fumbles, though. But look at this, man, on the receiving end. Because of that long strike, George Pickens, 3 for 148. That is huge and significant as TJ Watt leads the charge there with those 2 sacks. Clearly the defensive player of the game. And the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, go into Cincinnati and steal one. Did not expect that to happen. But hey, anything is possible, right? So let's see how this train continues to go. And hopefully these guys can continue to do what they have to do. But all right, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.